You won't believe it. A bug roasting party with a lighter. Lao Hei relaxes, then Brother Gang starts a back party. The scene makes one want to grab hair, but everyone suddenly notices a mosquito and lifts their shirts, checking for bugs, but jungle dangers go further. Lao Hei takes off shoes to inspect. After ensuring all's fine, as he was to put on shoes, Einan stopped him and grabbed Lao Hei's. Be careful, knock it upside down. A huge poisonous spider leapt out, causing everyone to flee in panic. If bitten, you may become Spider-Man or die. Einan wanted to squash it. However, Jack jumped in first. He spotted the poisonous spider as a potential new medication and wanted to take it back for a... Meanwhile, the rescuing old man hummed merrily, then the boat suddenly crashed into something big. The next second, the boat shook violently. A fierce python eyed him, and he soon sensed danger. Suddenly, a huge python pounced from behind and dragged him into the water. The little boat ran away in terror. After the team's multi-mile struggle to reach Ehilashi, they heard explosions. The crowd hurried over, only to find the scene filled with smoking wreckage. The rescuers were nowhere to be found. With their only support gone, they fell into another predicament, questioning Brother Kang in despair about what to do next. Brother Kang, after deliberation, led self-rescue, gathering supplies. Einan found hunter signs. There were indigenous villages nearby. If found, they could borrow a boat and leave. Everyone set off at once. However, searching for an indigenous tribe in the vast jungle was like looking for a needle in a haystack, but they stumbled upon the corpse of the first comrade, shocking everyone. Brother Kiang felt a sinking feeling and warned the group. He said pythons regurgitate food only when in danger, suggesting multiple giant snakes nearby. He suspected it was mating season. All the male snakes gathered from all around, competing for the females, forming a massive mating ball of snakes. They had to hurry to find the tribe, but upon arrival, they found human skulls and remains scattered everywhere. Clearly, this place had endured a brutal attack, but the next scene left everyone even more shocked. They found a 100-meter python, belly up, spiky, as if sliced in half. And at the wound, there was an undigested human corpse. The sight terrified everyone. The python before them was bigger than the last. Clearly, the indigenous people had tussled with it and migrated to protect their village afterwards. Originally sought tribe's help, but now hopeless. Must build a boat, luckily with materials at hand, so they could take that apart and build a sturdy raft, just tie it all together. At this moment, Jack found a python vine under the tank with a blood-red flower in its mouth and finally understood. Pythons here grew so big thanks to those blood flowers. Their growth was fueled by this magical plant. Jack doubled down on his determination to find the blood flower, but the girl in black took the lead to oppose. Already losing 2 lives, she didn't want to face another giant snake. Even Jack's supporter Lao Hei prioritized survival. They could come back another day once prepared enough. Even Jack's blonde assistant opposed continuing. Jack, full of excitement, told everyone, "If we find the blood flower, we'll be the richest people in America." He dropped this famous quote, "The bolder the person, the richer the land." He looked determined, leaving everyone stunned. Seeing Jack so obsessed, the blonde had to tell the truth. Not a joke. Everyone felt astonished after hearing this. Jack fumed, cursing the blonde girl before silently walking away. Soon the raft was done. Everyone eased it into water, finding Lao Hei had found Jack's box. He was about to call for help when Jack suddenly appeared, angrily demanding, "Why didn't you tell me sooner?" "I just wanted everyone to look for the blood flower," he replied. Lao Hei just wanted to survive now. Who cared about the flower? He kept on making phone calls for assistance. Unexpectedly, Crazy Jack set loose the poisonous spider, which bit Lao Hei in a flash. Lao Hei immediately became paralyzed and couldn't move, while Jack, indifferent, ready to make off with the gear. The others were busy acting, but only the blonde girl sensed something was off and hurried to find him. Upon entering, she saw Lao Hei speechless and panicked. Upon noticing the spider bite, she intuitively understood everything and slowly approached him. Little did he know, the python on the beam had waited long. The man was near death, the snake was famished. Ah! Outside, comrades heard commotion from inside. The man had been grabbed by the python, and they rushed in together. Only Jack left with his bag, and when others arrived at the hut, it was too late. The man was devoured by the python. Brother Kiang wisely sensed the danger, urged everyone to flee, and set the hearth ablaze. Just as they reached the river bank to board the raft, they found Jack had already stolen it away. It leads to trouble. Luckily, the blonde knew where the blood orchid was. The team decided to cut through the jungle, racing downstream to intercept Jack and reclaim the raft.